Living in car
This
essentials.
cute kettle I got from my car. It's so adorable. Look at it. It's for like oatmeal, some tea, etc. Just gotta pop it down. And look, it's so easy to store. It's so cute. I got it for like what, 15 bucks on Amazon? The little cord. Get you one.
Here's a brief tour of my van. As you can see, I have a bed. Under that seat is my refrigerator. This is where I meditate and cook. The cute little sink. That's my little kitchen area. And the biggest question is, where do you go to the bathroom? Well, there it is.
If someone were to break into your house right now, what weapons do you have within reach?
Hello, motherfucker.
Sir, flex I do work. 6 I'm like Mike. He's out of sight. Whoa, you done got me pipe. You man like Ike. 6 out the spot. Ain't to be night. Yeah, I'm shaking the drum. Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D. Don't believe in T.
I like being solo on the road. Do I feel safe being solo on the road? The answer is yes. I'm an introvert. I do like my alone time. I do like the peace and solitude. And the great thing about this lifestyle is after I'm done socializing, I could go out in the woods somewhere and just relax. Yeah, I just get really cozy in my space. And that's another thing is, when I got into this lifestyle, my goal was to make my RV my home. So I took the time to make it as cozy as possible. So no matter what's going on the outside, when I close my blinds, I feel like this is my home, my temple on the inside. And I think that's really important for wherever you live, whether you live in an RV, a house, an apartment, whatever. You got to make your space your home.
Before getting a tiny, I doubted that I would be comfortable inside of one, but I absolutely love it.
Hey love, if you've been thinking about moving out of that apartment or that house and buying a camper and moving into it full time, well, here's your sign. Go ahead and do it, girl. My fiance and I moved out of our 1-bedroom apartment on the 3rd floor. Might I add, that shit was hard. You know, we probably sprained something, but it was worth it. Look at my baby. But yes, listen, stop listening to people telling you what you can and can't do because it's out of the norm. Girl, do what you want to do. Do you hear me? Live your best life. Buy that camper. Move into it. Reduce your bills. Reduce your stress. Live simple. Live with purpose. And do it. This is your sign. Do it. That's the message. Have a good day.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.
We gonna run this town.
Tiny home delivery. Watch as they use a remote-controlled shed mule to remove the home from the trailer. They had to drive it across 5 acres due to fear of it getting stuck. Placing it in the perfect spot. Now the work begins. Watch as I turn this 14 by 40 shed into a luxury airbed. Follow my journey.
And I just got to be me.
Hey, I'm Brittany, and this is my home, and I travel full-time on the road with my fur baby Jada. Today I'm just doing a quick cleanup. I was able to get my mail from my grannies, and because we're posted up at this very sandy, beachy campground, me and Jada, we bring in a lot of sand on a daily basis, so I have to sweep it out, if not every day, every other day. But here is our home. Everything doesn't have a permanent spot just yet, like the items that I just got in from the mail, but this is our little home on wheels, and yeah.
And I had a dream that someday I would just fly away. And I always knew I couldn't stay, so I had a dream that I'd just fly away. I've been on my own for a minute. Is it only me out there searching for the place to...
Hey everyone, we're back from our month off and moving into a tiny house for the first 2 weeks of our contract. Here's the kitchen, tiny but roomy with a full-size refrigerator, oven, and sink. The living area isn't much to show, but here's the bathroom. Don't mind all our stuff. Here's the bathroom with a bidet toilet and a nice shower. Up the stairs, we have a nice queen-size bed, TV, and space for our heads. Here's a view of the house from the loft. Next, let's check out the outdoor space. We've got a grill, a table, a seating area, and even a bathtub. But the best part is, there's a hot tub on the property.
I built a tiny house in my backyard for about $35,000 in Atlanta, Georgia. People are very surprised by the fact that this tiny house is less than 300 square feet. So my budget was about $25,000. By the time we finished, we were over budget and spent total $35,000. I would describe the tiny house as very light, airy, open. I made sure to add a ton of windows just to open the space up. You don't feel like you're just in a shed. You actually feel like you're in a house. One thing that I don't particularly enjoy about the tiny home is the clearance within the loft. All you can really do up there is lay down and sleep.
Take off the slow, to make it go. Release the wiggle. Release the wiggle. You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody.
Be like, oh, you're not that guy, and then there's me existing, literally being that guy.
Go Earth, it's ghetto. I wanna leave. Oh, Earth, it's ghetto. I wanna leave.
This lifestyle is so amazing and it's very easy to get into. The first thing I think you should do is decide on how much you actually want to be in the RV. Once you decide that, that's going to help you with deciding what kind of membership you want to purchase if you're going to purchase. These RV and campground resort memberships really help to lower the cost of traveling or living full-time in your RV. Because I'm going to be honest with you, paying retail is for rich people. I personally use Thousand Trails. Let me know if you want the hookup on that. But there are a lot of other really great options. One that is notable is the Coast to Coast membership sponsored by Good Sam. And once you decide that, the only thing left to do is buy the RV. I would suggest not financing your RV. Just pay cash. And then join me out here free as a bird.
What's up, y'all? So I live in my RV full time, and this is my first out-of-state experience. I loved the RV park we stayed at. Like, it was beautiful. The owner, Ted, would constantly check on us, make sure we were good, and his wife would bring us fresh vegetables from their garden. We were here for 3.5 months, and now it's time to go home. Look how cute these kittens were. So we packed up the RV yesterday, so it's ready for the slides to come in. Everything's secure. Everything's moved down. We're ready. So I filled up my truck before we hitched up the RV, of course. And I also topped off my DEF fluid. Cherie made me get on top and sweep this time, but that's okay because she emptied them tanks. So we are pulling the slides in. Getting ready for this 12-hour drive back to Georgia. So there were a few hiccups while we were here, one being the flat tire, as shown in my previous video. Another hiccup was leveling the RV because the terrain was so uneven.
I think you're in there. Yep, you're in there. She's excited.
So once the truck was hitched, I just manually raised the jacks. So after we checked our tire pressure, checked our lights on the RV, and attached the breakaway cable, we were ready.
Brandy's coming down this big old hill.
I'm like going so slow. I'm so scared.
You're doing good.
We have been dreading this the whole time we've been here.
And look how good, almost down the hill.
We were at the top of this steep hill, and coming down was so scary because it was a big cliff on the right side. Oh my God, the left side is like, Jesus.
Brandy, you're good.
I have been dreading coming down that hill with this RV since we got here, and we did it.
I didn't do it, she did it.
Yes, we made it down safely, thank God. So another hiccup was my propane regulator went out. And the door to my outside kitchen kept flying open while we were on the highway. Cherie's short self couldn't even reach up there. Everything's under warranty, so I will be getting it fixed as soon as I get back to Georgia because it was so annoying. We did make it back home safe and sound, and we just had a really good first experience.
Wow, so y'all remember last year when I found out I had an illegal apartment, moved back home to Atlanta, and then decided to buy a van so that I could convert it and live on the road and live my best van life dreams? I know I do, and as you can see, I still have the van. But you know what? Life happens, and sometimes timelines don't play out how we think they will. Sometimes our mental health is in the pits and we end up leaving our cushy corporate job because your brain can't anymore. And then sometimes around that time, your sliding door breaks and it's jammed shut so that you can't use it. And because you're poor and living a very check-to-check lifestyle, doing background work, you don't even go to the shop to get it looked at for 6 months. But then you get your tax refund and can finally get it fixed. So we've already done the insulation. There's a subfloor, threw a window in there, the halfway installed AC unit because I don't have an electrical system. But with the sliding door fixed and easy access back, I can finally get back to work.
Hi, my name is Brittany. I travel full-time on the road in my camper. I'm in my sister's house right now, but literally I was thinking, if shit actually hits the fan, when I tell you, people who live out of their vehicles, van life people who overland, people who live in RVs and things of that nature, we will be the ones that are a little bit more prepared than everybody else, because our home for the most part runs off of solar. So we're getting our electricity from the sun. We have a lot of food stored away, a lot of dry goods stored away. We know how to operate with a lot less than others when it comes to using the restroom. A lot of us either have composting toilets, or we actually know how to use the restroom out in nature without, contaminating ourselves and things around us. We use a lot of natural products because we care, for the most part, about the earth and what we use and how we dispose of things. And we literally, for the most part, know a lot of tricks and secrets that people who live in the normal, houses and apartments and things of that nature. So all I'm saying, if you don't have a friend that's part of #vanlife who lives in an RV, who overlands and things of that nature, you need to find one. You need to pick their brain, because we have a lot of the knowledge that if shit hits the fan, y'all gonna be looking for one of us.